79 officially. Yeah, well, the town is actually way older than that. This spot has been occupied by people since the prehistoric era. We had Gallic tribes before even the first church of Brussels was here, before the Romans were here. The first church, Christian church in the city of Brussels was built in the late 6th century, so around here. That's what worked.
Yeah, I just got the cannon because of
Canon, to be honest. I wanted to go mirrorless. Yeah, M6.
They have at least as many years as the Christian calendar year, which means now, as it happened, it's actually a Belgian born pub. There was no Belgium at the time, but from the
One, two, two. This is my lens. 1, 2, 3 legs.
It's okay? This one first. Check it out.
Ooh, Mrs. Healthy?
Be aware, people here are extremely proud of comic books, so for the love of God, do not make fun of comic book nerds around here, alright? Because it's the entire population of the country. That's not a lot of people total, that's 11.2 million only, however, they're all here, so stay safe, ladies and gentlemen, alright? The way it works is that not necessarily everybody reads comic books when they're adults. Definitely everybody reads them when they're children, and a lot carry on when they're adults. And if you do, there's nothing weird with that. You're not a man-child or anything. It's kind of the other way around. If you ever go on a date with someone and you tell them that you've never read the Smurfs ever in your life, they will probably leave at this moment and tell you that you're a monster, that you should have let them know before, you should have update your Tinder bio, people have a right to know about this stuff, etc. And I'm only slightly exaggerating. My lovelies, right there is the Royal Palace of Brussels. Ta-da! A building inside of which you are absolutely not going to go into, I'm afraid. Unless you have an invitation, in which case can I be your friend? Because they don't give those out willy-nilly. Now, the thing is, the reason why you cannot go inside is not because the royal family lives inside of that place. They do not, and they haven't since 1935. Actually, they moved to another palace as they felt that this one was too exposed to the general public. Peasants, such as ourselves, basically. Now, today, the building is used, and that's why you cannot go in, as the office of the king, which means, of course, it's empty all of the goddamn time, ladies and gentlemen, because, of course, the building is not much in use, because the King of Belgium is not much in use, alright? We expect to be able to use him for a long time, you know, not a lot of wear and tear on that one. Now, they do open it to the public, but only during the month of August. You just missed it, actually, and when it's open for free. And if you were to go inside, but that's an excellent excuse to come back here during August, by the way, next time. But when you go inside, you will be dazzled by what's in there, because it is very impressive. Maybe a little bit too much. I've had some people come out of the building and say, yeah, that was a bit too ostentatious, to be honest. It is definitely the case for me, because while the palace was finished in 1829, a lot of what's in there was redesigned and redecorated under the reign of the second King of Belgium, the son of Leopold I, Leopoldi. Thank you. Two people are actually awake on my tour. The rest of you, come on. That was a softball. Wake up. Now, Leopold II, according to some, has a bit of a controversial reputation around here. Something I disagree with. Absolutely, there's nothing controversial about that man. He is, pardon my French once again, a fucking monster. Yeah. And I do not say that like that, actually. I really do tend not to say that to other people, but he was. Several reasons. First of all, and I'm pretty sure not a lot of tour guides in Belgium will tell you this, but Leopold II was actually a proven pedophile, which is enough to put you in the monster column. Thank you very much. But yeah, also, who said Congo?
Yeah, here.
There you go.
The massacres there. Genocide.
He was a king of the Belgians responsible for the country's eventual ownership of the colony of the Belgian Congo, which happened in a really weird fashion actually. Back in the Berlin Conference of 1885, where all of the big European colonial powers were sitting down together at a table, deciding how to carve up Africa between themselves and not reaping a lot of attention at what Africans might think about it. Leopold II is pushing real hard to get the Congo. Bit of a snag though. The Belgian parliament votes no. They're like, yeah, we're just not that interested in the whole, imperialism thing. He's not about to let that stop him. At the time, the King of Belgium is the executive branch of government. He's equal power with the prime ministers. So what happens is that he gets the Congo for himself. It becomes his private property. Territory 60 times the size of Belgium, or 2/3 of the size of Europe, if you prefer, ladies and gentlemen, which becomes the known as the Congo Free State. It's got free in the name. That means it's anything but fucking free, obviously. Now, the reason why he wants the Congo is not for the scientific or humanitarian reasons he gives, obviously not. That's to make
Diamond.
money. No, actually, absolutely not. Not diamonds and not uranium. At the time, diamonds are not as valuable as they are today. They only become valuable in the early 20th century. Actually, because of jewelry from Belgium, from Antwerp mostly, that make a big ad campaign about how the diamond is the best stone ever. But before that, diamonds, yeah, a precious stone, but not that precious. Not uranium either, because we do not learn about the deposits of uranium in the Congo until 1935. Rubber, that's what you want. A couple of last things before I let you go and explore my sleep. By the way, I told you it was gonna rain later on. Sorry, but yeah, there you go. Now, my lovelies, I hope you had a nice time over the last 3 hours. If you did not, for whatever reason, my name is not John, and I was so glad you're tour guide today. That's terrible. No. If there's anything I can do to be better as a tour guide, do not hesitate to let me know. I'm nearly human after all. So seriously, constructive criticism, I will take it. Well, I got that one I have for my next tour, so we can do some ways. Well, first of all, no, thank you. Seriously, thank you. Thank you.
Honey ketchup? Yeah. Yes. All right. True Indian attack.
How much?
Whoa, that looks nice, does it?
Yeah. Oh, they have a special shell for the sauce. I like that.
I'm not going to lie.
Oh, they are very famous, yes. So guys, one of the things you really need to do whenever you're in Belgium, Brussels, is to have these French fries. How amazing are they?
Fantastic.
Another thing, like, it's really cool about traveling is you meet amazing people from all over the world. You got Canada, you got Indian, you got, well, Libya. Well, anyhow, these guys just made my day and I am absolutely loving it. My last day in Brussels. Keep you updated. Yay, bye!